What a year for real estate in Canmore and the Bow Valley. Unprecedented demand, record sales, rising prices, and low standing inventory. I'm Christopher Vincent with Sotheby's International Realty Canada in Canmore and Banff. In 2021, there were a total of sales volume of MLS sales in Canmore and surrounding hamlets was over $886 million. That's a 61% increase year over year. A total of 1,098 MLS sales, a 41% increase year over year. One of the most significant increases in sales this year was the short-term rental properties, the tourist home or visitor accommodation use, increasing from 29 to 38% of total MLS transactions this year. This was largely by the release of a couple of new developments. Low standing inventory saw new listings rise slightly, a 3.7% increase year over year to 1,141 total listings. On the residential side, not including lots, there were more sales, 661, than new listings, 658. Closing off the year, there is 1.14 months of active inventory in the residential market and 0.58 months of short-term rental use properties, placing us very much in a seller's market. Price increases were the norm throughout the market in 2021. With our continued low standing inventory, we expect to see continued upward pressure on pricing this coming year. Canmore, Deadman's Flats, Harvey Heights, Lac des Arcs, and Exshaw currently have the lowest active number of properties for sale in over 20 years. 84 total listings, a 47.5% decline year over year. There remains a lot of demand for properties in Canmore, and 2022 could be an exceptional year for property owners that have rental properties, secondary homes, or are thinking of transitioning out of the Bow Valley and want to take advantage of record high property values. In Banff, 2021 saw an increase in sales as tourism began to return. The increase in values and volume of sales in Banff did not match that of its open market neighbor to the east. For local residents looking for value, Banff is now a potentially more affordable option than Canmore. There were 52 MLS sales last year with an average sale price of $772,000 and a median sale price of $673,000. Breaking down the 2021 real estate stats, detached and semi-detached homes, there were 230 sales, an 11.65% increase year over year, 241 listings, an 18.86% decrease. The average sale price was $1,383,000, an increase of 24.56%, and a median sale price of $1.258 million, an increase of 27.03%. Both average and median days on market fell by 15%, and the total sales volume of detached and semi-detached homes was $318,124,000, a 39% increase over 2020. Detached and semi-detached homes had incredible demand in 2021 as buyers looked for more space with both indoor and outdoor living. The lower level of inventory resulted in many properties seeing multiple offers and a significant increase in prices. With the limited number of single-family homes remaining in Canmore, there will not be a significant increase in supply to the segment in the market of 2022. Mountain Tranquility and Silvertip will take a few years to develop before we see more new product in the resort. The significant increase in values that Canmore has seen over the past few years may result in a generational change as long-term owners choose to capitalize on the high values and downsize or move out of the valley. Townhouses. There were 225 sales, a 24.31% increase, and 203 listings, a 17.81% decrease. The average sale price was $779,000, up 7.98%, and the median sale price was $708,000, down 2.07%. Both median and average days on market fell by over 50%, and the total sales volume of townhomes was $175,282,000, a yearly increase of 34.23%. Over the last half of the year, there has been incredibly low levels of active townhomes for sale, with fewer than 10 active listings in November, December, and January of 2022. The median price was lower in 2021 as there were a number of new development sales in Three Sisters with small 1 and 2 bedroom townhomes at entry-level pricing. In Central Canmore and Spring Creek, record-setting prices for townhomes is the norm. The redevelopment of Teepee Town, continued development of Stewart Creek, and infill development in South Canmore will see more new product coming to market in 2022. Apartment condominiums. In 2021, there was 206 sales, an increase of 49.28%, and 214 listings, an increase of 8%. The average sale price increased by 9.98% to $621,000, and the median sale price increased to $592,000, an increase of 11.8%. The total volume of sales was $128 million, an increase of 64.18%, with both average and median days on market decreasing. With some new construction developments being completed and offered for sale, there was an increase in apartment condominiums for sale in 2021. Prices have seen upward growth in both the entry-level and luxury segments of the market. With Spring Creek's continued development, we expect to see some newer resale units coming to market in 2022. The hold on the three sister ASPs for both Smith Creek and the Village will mean that there is not any significant apartment-style developments coming to market in Three Sisters this year. Development lots. There were 18 sales, an increase of 157% year over year, and a total of 20 listings, a decrease of 13%. The average sale price was $823,000, with a decline of 15.2%, and a median sale price was $787,000, a decline of 8.96%. The total volume of sales was $14,817,000, which was an increase of 118% year over year. With a new selection of Silvertip lots coming to market in Mountain Tranquility in 2022, we expect to see significantly more sales in 2022. The limited supply of development lots throughout Canmore continues to result in low sales volumes. With the small sample sizes and a few smaller lots selling, the average price decreased in 2021. However, when looking at individual sales of lots, prices increased this past year. Short-term rentals, tourist home and visitor accommodation use. A total of 419 sales, which is an annual increase of 91.32%, and 463 listings, which is an increase of 38.21%. The average sale price increased 21.8% to $597,000, and the median sale price increased 13.23% to $593,000. The average days on market was at 31, a decrease of 34%, and a median days on market dropped to 36.26% to 14 days. The total sales volume was $250 million, an increase of 133%. A significant amount of new development inventory in the short-term rental market has come to Canmore and Deadman's Flats in this past year. Ravens Peak, Golden Ridge, Ascent, Canmore, Cascade, Timberstone, Basecamp, 10 on 10th, and Sparrowhawk, to name a few. The anticipated return of international and domestic travel continues to drive sales. The resale market has been strong, with increases in values over the past year as buyers look for the opportunities where they can use a mountain property and generate income as well. What does 22 have in store for Canmore in the area real estate market? We expect to see an increase in inventory in early spring. Because of the high pent-up demand, we do not expect to see this as an increased level of standing inventory, but rather an increase in sales as new product comes to market. The fundamentals for the Bow Valley remain very strong when looking at the area through a national and international lens. A beautiful, safe community, close to a large city and airport, good high-speed internet, good healthcare, ample recreation opportunities, and good value when compared to other international mountain communities. As a community, affordable housing will remain a challenge as prices continue to have upward pressure. Our limited land base, along with local, national, and international demand, will see more people wanting to move to the area and, as a result, increasing prices. If you're for or against the future Three Sisters development, there will hopefully be some resolution this coming year. The majority of the remaining developable land in Canmore is in Three Sisters, and it will be difficult to increase the new housing supply without these lands. With remote and hybrid work options, we'll continue to see buyers who may have been considering a secondary residence here and make this a full-time move. The record-setting real estate markets across Canada and Calgary's transition away from a one-industry city and the recovery there will see more buyers continuing to have interest in the Bow Valley, be it a retirement move from Toronto or a commute into the city. 2022 will be a year of continued redevelopment of TP Town as a higher density development sites in South Canmore are built out. Larch and Lions Park will continue to see strong interest as these communities see redevelopment and have the opportunity for conforming suites. Cougar Creek will continue to see strong sales as the area undergoes a generational change. And the Exshaw Mountain Getaway development has the potential to be similar to Rivers Bend and Deadman's Flat, with single-family, duplex, and multifamily development bringing new life to the hamlet and much needed inventory to the greater Bow Valley real estate market. You can see all the stats and graphs on our blog at canmorebanffrealestate.com. Happy New Year, and we look forward to working with you in 2022.